What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to Collectors Gone Digital. My name's Josh, and on today's episode, we are going to be choosing random sets on the VeVe app and then highlighting which collectible is the best one in the set. So I'm going to head to the brands tab on the web app, and I'm just going to close my eyes, scroll, and just pick one randomly. I'm then going to choose the top collectible, and on top of that, we're going to discuss some fun facts about which one I choose. So I'm not entirely sure how many we're going to get through, but without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so we're on the brands tab. I'm just going to start scrolling here. I don't think we're going to go too far. We'll stop here. Got my eyes closed, and Aladdin. Okay. So this one isn't going to be too hard for me. We got the genie being the most common in the set. We got Princess Jasmine being the rarest. I'm talking of the three characters, not the pencil. The genie does have a really cool animation, but I do gotta say, just because it is an iconic film, I do gotta pick the main character here, Aladdin. So it is gonna be a season 6 piece, little under 2,000 total editions. There's a little over 400 left though, so it is not sold out. It's his first appearance, and like I said, a main character in a very popular Disney movie. So some fun facts about Aladdin. He's a character from one of the tales in 1001 Nights, also known as Arabian Nights. And this is a story that has roots in the Middle East as well as South Asian folktale. The film was released back in 1992, and it is considered one of the classics of the Disney Renaissance era. And we're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and stop. Okay, here. Peter Pan. Okay. This one actually isn't too difficult either. I'm going for the ultra rare here. The rare and the secret rare, they're quite similar. I'm sure you guys can see that on screen. The ultra rare is also going to be the only animated piece in the set. So because of its uniqueness, I am going to choose that one. You can also use it as a little light inside the VeVeverse. So it is going to be a season 6 piece. There's 1,953 total editions, still not sold out. So there's a little under 400 remaining in the market. And it is going to be her first appearance, but I think all 3 statues here in this case have their first appearance tags. Yes. So here are some fun facts about Tinkerbell. In the original Peter Pan movie, Tinkerbell doesn't actually speak. Her character communicates through expressions, gestures, and the sound of tinkling bells. She is also going to be famous for her ability to create and use pixie dust. And before she was known as a fairy, she was actually known as a Disney princess. So she received her own series of direct-to-video films in 2008, and she actually created the fairy category for Disney. All right, we're going to scroll a little longer here, get to some new IP. We'll stop here. Oh, I barely got it. Jurassic World Dominion. Okay, so this is an interesting one because there's a lot to choose from here. I would have to go with... I don't actually think it's showing all of the Jurassic World Dominion stuff. Unless that computer and all those little gadgets were part of another movie, but I would still have to choose the T-Rex down here. And of the 2 animated ones, of course, I'm going to go with the rarer one, the ultra rare. I mean, come on. You got to choose the Apex Predator, right? So it is going to be a season 4 piece, 3,250 total editions. There's none left in the store, so it is sold out, and it's going for a price of 60 gems in the market. Jurassic World Dominion is one of those brands on the platform where I don't think any specific pieces they've dropped are going to be like massive characters. It's the brand that's more popular than anything else, the name Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. But yeah, again, for me, it's an easy one. T-Rex, Apex Predator, gotta go with that one. Now moving into some fun facts. The name Tyrannosaurus Rex is actually derived from the Greek word meaning Tyrant Lizard King. What a name. The T-Rex in the movie is known as Rexy by fans, and Rexy is actually the same T-Rex from the original Jurassic Park film, and this was to add a level of continuity. Get this, the way I filmed this video was I did all of the selections on the brands beforehand, and then that way I can make the slides after. I actually put on this movie because I haven't watched Jurassic Park in quite some time, and when I came across this fact, the iconic roar is created by combining various animal sounds, including those of a baby elephant, a tiger, and an alligator. I turned around, looked at my TV when I found that out, and the T-Rex was roaring at the exact same time. I can't unsee it now. It roars, and all I hear is an elephant and a tiger, and then when it snaps its jaw, all I hear is an alligator. It's so cool how they make the special effects like that. So if you guys ever get a chance, turn on one of the movies, and you're gonna hear it now. And back to the brands tab here. Started halfway down just to make it quicker, but I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna go up and back down. What's it gonna be? And up and down and Pixar Pals. Okay, okay. Woody. Easy. I mean, I love Mike Wazowski. Who doesn't? Lightning McQueen, another iconic character. But I do gotta put Woody above those two. The last two in the set aren't worth mentioning, but it's gonna be a season 3 piece, 13,999 editions. It is sold out in the store, okay? But there is only 49 listed in the market. Now, it is gonna be his first appearance on the blockchain. That's a big thing, obviously long term from now. But despite the fact that there's only 49 on the market, it is still listed for only 13.59 gems. So make of that what you will. Heading back to some fun facts. Woody's character was inspired by a pull-string talking doll named Sheriff Woody that Pixar's chief creative officer actually had as a child. Now, originally, Woody was conceived as a ventriloquist dummy, but the idea was later changed to a cowboy doll. Thank goodness for that. And as many of you guys probably know, Woody is going to be voiced by Tom Hanks, who personally is one of my favorite actors. All right, next up, what's it going to be? Not going to scroll long here. Wreck-It Ralph. Okay. I don't actually know much about this movie, I must be honest. So when I do some research on the fun facts, I'm going to be learning myself. But just based off the title and the name, I am going to have to go with Ralph. Main character of the story, right? I do got to say, though, Fix-It Felix, his animation is awesome. So this is going to be a season 6 piece. There's 1,489 total editions. That is a random edition size. But there is none remaining in the store, so it is sold out. There's 22 listed, and right now the floor price is 10 gems. This is going to be his first appearance as well. Alright, some fun facts on Wreck-It Ralph. So within the film, Ralph is the antagonist in a fictional arcade game called Fix-It Felix Jr., hence the other character in the set, where Ralph wrecks a building and then the player has to control Felix to repair the damage. This game is a central element of the film's plot. Ralph apparently expresses frustration about being the bad guy for over 30 years, and this long duration of being a villain sets the stage for his desire to be a hero. And back to the brands tab. Let's scroll up this time. Stop. And Coca Cola. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's do all of the Coca Cola. So let's do Coca Cola Company here. What do we got here? Okay, we got, you know what? I already know which one I'm choosing. And it's actually in the set that I landed on. 1950s Coca-Cola machine also looks like the Juggernaut machine from Black Ops 2. If you know, you know. So despite it being the oldest vending machine in the set, it is going to be the rare. So it's a season 7 piece. It only dropped recently. There's 1,550 total editions. It did sell out, so there's none left in the store. There's 73 listed in the market, and the current floor price is 10.5 gems. Now here's some fun facts about the machine. So it's called the Vendo 56, but it was also known as the V56 or the Vendo H56. It was introduced in the late 1950s, and it was a fully automatic coin-operated vending machine that was produced between 1957 and 1959. Today, it remains one of the most sought-after units by Coca-Cola collectors across the US and beyond. I actually know a Coca-Cola collector that has their entire house decked out from head to toe with Coca-Cola merchandise everywhere. I'm talking pictures, I'm talking mugs, I'm talking this exact vending machine, and it's one of their prized possessions. So although there's the ultra rare and the, I think it's a secret rare, which are going to be the 1960 and 1970 vending machines, this one in my opinion is iconic. And for any Call of Duty fans, come on man, you play zombies, you've seen this thing a million times. And back to the brands list. Go back up. Go back down. Ooh. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, okay. This one's interesting. Alice is obviously going to be the main character, but I'm going to have to choose the Mad Hatter here because, and we did an episode on my favorite animations on the platform. The Mad Hatter is going to be one of my favorite animations still. I think it's super clean. I think it's a great looking piece. Big character still in the movie. And he is also going to be played by a popular actor, Mr. Johnny Depp. Now, it is the only animated piece in the set as well. And it is going to be a Season 5 collection. 1,951 total editions. It is sold out in the store. There's 20 listed in the market. And right now the floor price is 22.5 gems. That is for another first appearance. Now, the character of the Mad Hatter was inspired by the phrase mad as a hatter, which was a common saying in the 19th century. The saying was associated with the hat making industry, where workers actually used mercury in the production of felt hats, which actually led to symptoms of mercury poisoning. That's crazy. Although that's crazy, that's a pretty cool backstory. Now, in the OG illustrations of the Mad Hatter, he actually carries a price tag that reads, in this style, 10.6. This was a common way of indicating the price of a hat in pre-decimal British currency. So some pretty cool facts about the Mad Hatter. All right, and stop. 007 James Bond. Okay, this is another interesting one because there are a lot of pieces here. We're gonna do the No Time to Die set. And this is gonna have a lot in it. So we got the Aston Martin, we got the bike, some paintings, and then also the glider and some gadgets down here. Now, this one for me, I am gonna exclude the 7 edition Aston Martin, or it's this one. But my number one choice would be the other secret rare Aston Martin, which is limited to 507 total editions. I must say, a close second place though is going to be the animated glider. I think it's super unique. But in terms of history and iconic gadgets with James Bond, you gotta pick the DB5 here. So it's a season 3 piece, 507 total editions, none left in the market. It actually dropped for a list price of over 1,000 gems, which still to this day is the most expensive drop on the platform, I think. And for a first edition DB5, there's 16 currently listed in the market with a current floor price of 788 gems. So the Aston Martin DB5 made its debut in the 1964 James Bond film Goldfinger, who starred Sean Connery as Bond. The DB5 features various gadgets, including machine guns, a bulletproof shield, an ejector seat, and rotating license plates, which you'll actually see on some cars nowadays, which is crazy. The police are starting to catch more people with license plates that flip upside down to avoid like toll roads and stuff like that. Now, the DB5 was a luxury Grand Tourer produced by Aston Martin between 1963 and 1965. For anyone who doesn't know what Grand Touring is, it is a vehicle that has essentially been designed for longer distances, but is still sporty. So Aston Martin, even to this day, is the perfect example, in my opinion, of a car company that provides a perfect balance between luxury and sporty performance. There was only 1,021 units that were built during the initial production run, and it was equipped with a 4.0 liter inline 6 engine that produced around 282 horsepower. So its top speed was approximately 145 miles per hour. All right, I think we got time for one more here, so let's scroll to the bottom and let's go Ultraman. This is the Series 2 set, I believe. Yes, okay, interesting. Ultra 7 is actually an Ultraman I was just talking about with somebody on Twitter the other day, and he is one of the most popular for the franchise. I believe it's second most popular. So this is actually a really good pick for our last one. My choice here, Ultra 7. So this is going to be a Season 4 set. There's 2,450 editions of the Ultra 7, 927 still remaining, so it is not sold out. Now, considering how popular Ultraman is in places like Japan, okay, for a first appearance of the second most popular Ultraman, not being sold out and still being available in store is an opportunity, in my opinion. Emphasis on my opinion. So for some fun facts about Ultra 7, He is the third entry in the Ultraman series, following the original Ultraman and Ultra Q. Ultra 7 is a member of the Ultra Garrison, an elite team of individuals dedicated to defending Earth from various extraterrestrial threats. He is considered one of the most popular and enduring entries in the Ultraman franchise, and the theme song for Ultra 7 is one of the most recognizable and beloved theme songs for Ultraman as well. So shout out to, and I apologize because I can't remember your name, but shout out to whoever I was speaking to over on X, because I've seen people ask the question, you know, hey, which one's the best Ultraman? Because there's like 7 or 8 on the platform at this point now. And I've always kind of asked that question myself, having not been familiar with Ultraman prior to VeVe. Out of all the Ultraman on VeVe right now, Ultra 7 seems to be at the top. Ladies and gents, that's going to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Those were 9 collectibles that we highlighted from different sets on the platform, all chosen at random, and all with some fun facts presented about them. Now, I do want to give a little update on a point that I made when we originally did the revision for the channel, and I made a point about how I was working on fidgetals for the clothing, the digital version of the clothing you would get for your Ready Player Me avatar in the VeVeverse. I am still working on it, but I did run into a little bit of a hiccup, and that hiccup is trying to determine exactly how to send the specific promo code with the right piece. So I just want to give you guys a little update there. It's not that it's not coming. I am still working on it. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how to get over this little obstacle. So I hope you guys can understand, and I appreciate the patience. But if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see in a future episode. And as for next, I'll catch you then.